Well, folks, today's the day. Today is the day that Joe Biden will officially become the next president of the United States. And that's a weird thing to have to say, right? Because we've already been through the actual election where he won, went through all the recounts, which he won. We went through all the election challenges, which he won. We went through the Electoral College actually voting, which he won. But now, because of our ass-backwards idiotic system, we have to go through the certification of the Electoral College through the joint session of Congress presided over by Vice President Mike Pence. And then after all of that, then for real this time, Joe Biden becomes president-elect of the United States. But yesterday, 24 hours before all of this chaos was going to come to an end, Donald Trump tweeted out the following. Simple, easy little tweet, and he said, "The vice president has the power to reject fraudulently chosen electors." It was his last-ditch effort, folks. His last desperate attempt to stay president for 4 years. His followers believed it. I mean, hell, even Charlie Kirk, the day before, had done a rant about this, that Vice President Mike Pence could just do this. Other Republicans have jumped on it. Well, Vice President Mike Pence, why don't you do this? Pence was heckled at his rally in Georgia that clearly didn't do any good, but he was heckled and said, why don't you just not certify? Folks, that's not how it goes. Mike Pence, according to the Constitution, or really any vice president that oversees this, they don't have any authority to throw anything out at all. Literally none. The only thing Vice President Mike Pence got to do today was sit and watch as things were counted. And then when everything was counted and all the objections are done, Mike Pence, he stamps it, I think, and he signs his name, and then that's it. He gets a stamp and he gets to sign his name. He doesn't get to object to anything. He doesn't get to throw anything out. He doesn't get to say, I don't like these electors. This is fraud. I don't like this. You're gone. Nope. He just sits there with a goofy ass smile on his face and waiting for the whole thing to be over so he can skip the country like has previously been reported. Yeah, because he's planning on going on an overseas tour. Supposed to be starting tomorrow, but I guess it's going to depend on how long into the night this process goes. Republicans have said, they're definitely objecting, but they don't want to stay past midnight. Heck no. You're sleepy. You can't overthrow democracy when you're sleepy. Silly gooses. So here's what's going to happen, folks. I've explained this in the past, but I'll just do it one more time just to remind everybody. Listen, it takes a member of both the Senate and the House to object to any state's electors. Their results, their totals, the electors. You have to have both somebody from the House, both somebody from the Senate object to it. Then it goes to deliberation for 2 hours, no more than 2 hours. Each side votes. The Senate will then vote, do we reject these electors? The House will vote, do we reject these electors? If both chambers vote yes, those electors can be rejected. If only one chamber votes yes and the other one votes no, we do not, they don't get rejected. If both chambers vote no, they obviously don't get rejected. There are not enough Republicans who have objections in either the House or the Senate to even cause that one chamber to throw out these electors, let alone both chambers. So there's literally nothing can be done. Republicans can't stop this. Senators can't. Representatives can't. Mike Pence can't. Trump can't. Angry Republicans causing violence in the streets of D.C. cannot. It's over. It's been over. And it's time for 70% of Republicans in this country to finally accept that reality so that, we can all move on from this 4-year-long nightmare that we have all been living under.